Hello and welcome to the BAW Shed once again. Guess what? Another dual cab 79's on the hoist already. In typical BAW fashion, we totally missed the start of this build just because things are a little bit crazy at the moment, which is fun times. But what's happened is Klaude's vehicle is in. It is a brand new dual cab and we have 300mm stretched this, so utilising the JMACX chassis extension. And then what Klaude is doing is he's putting a 3900 coil conversion into the rear of it. Now it is a little bit different, so you can get your extension and your conversion done under the same SSM, second stage manufacturing plate, and that can all be done at the same time. So if you didn't want to step into, say, a 4495 with the super chassis, you don't have to. It can be done this way, where we are simply stretching the vehicle, utilising the JMACX stretch, and then adding the coil kit as normal. So as you can see, all our leaves and everything are still in, which means our cradle will then be thrown into this section just as it would on a standard length 79. So that's the start. That's where we're at. So Warnie's obviously going through the notions of doing everything that we're doing to this. So at the moment he is doing the Safari RMAX clutch because we are doing a ECU system in this vehicle. So that's kind of really job number one when we get these things on the hoist. Simple fact is that we've got to drop the box out to obviously make that happen. And then once that's all back in, we can put all that back up, start doing other things after we've done that. So I thought I'd do a quick run through the job sheet just to tell you guys what's happening on Klaude's vehicle. As you can see, everything suspension wise with our JMACX 3900 GVM coil conversion is happening. Diff housing, all the other stuff, JMACX alphas are going in this one. So that's kind of what's happening right now. We will be doing driveline breathers as well. So when Warnie's doing all your diffs, gearbox and all that, we run all those lines now. Then, like I said, full Safari suite, RMAX snorkel, ECU and clutch. And we've got all sorts of different things. We do have a 200 amp water-cooled alternator going on this one. ARB bar work, GME UHF, carbon winch, recovery points on the front. Do have our bash plates going under here as well. This one is getting a Brown Davis body section extra tank, which is an extra 85 litres. So we're gonna keep the OG with the 135 litre tank, and then we're gonna put a extra Brown Davis tank up the chassis of the vehicle on the underside here on the driver's side with the 85 litres tanks from those guys. I'll show you that one because it's not one we do a lot of. It's just because of the simple fact that when we do a lot of these, it's either the 4495 or the Leaf setup, which the tanks are a lot larger. So I will show you guys that at some point. Looks like under bonnet dual battery system. We're gonna be doing a Heyman Reese X bar on the back. All sorts of electronics to obviously go with that, tow pro. Looks like we got some road vision spotlights, Department of Interior console work as well, stereo upgrade. So there's a bit going on. We do have a sound deaden, stage 1 sound deaden happening in this as well. So we're gonna be doing that, which if you haven't seen, pretty much strip the interior, lay the sound deadening in and then refit. Just so you know, when we do our sound deaden, that's kind of when we do our pre-wire as well. So once we've finished all this and the vehicle's back on the ground, it kind of goes over to our section where we basically look at all the other accessories and electrical. So once it's on the ground, it'll go over there and then we will pretty much move into that section of, great, strip the car, sound deadening in, and then start pre-wire for all the other accessories that need to be fitted. And then we just put the vehicle back together as we go and as we finish certain tasks. So that's gonna happen. And we're gonna be doing a couple of gauges in this for him as well. Looks like we got the EGT and the boost as well for that with the red arc. We utilise the red arc gauges to do that. And we are doing some Recaros by the look of this. There you go. A little bit fancy. Very good seat though. So that's what's kind of going down on this vehicle. So I just wanted to show you where we were at. That's where we're at. The chassis has been cut, extended, and painted, and cavity waxed. So that's all been done. Like I said, Warnie's just about to drop this gearbox out now and do everything else that's related to the coil conversion. So stick around, you'll be able to see that kind of go down, and then we're gonna show you guys the rest of the build as it progresses. So hang on to your hats, and hey ho, what do you know, let's go. system update, vehicle update, whatever we want to call it. Check out my news stick. I like it. Warnie says I should tell the weather on it. See, look, he's even filming me. Wowzers, this guy. Anyway, we're just trying something different. What we've got here is the coil conversion done, stretch is done, so the GVM side of the build is now finished. So what it is it's 300 extended plus a 4200 coil kit. Now, obviously you do have the option of the 4495, but Claude's decided to go this way, which is totally doable, totally fine. So everything's kind of done suspension wise now. And just so you do know, we do have the Brown Davis 85 litre tank that works in this configuration only. So it's 300 stretch, coil converted. We can add that 85 litre tank up under the chassis. That's what this is here. That's the 6-port valve to obviously switch between your main tank and your auxiliary tank. So that's what's going on there. So P-Core rims, open countries as well, ready to rock and roll. So that is it, GVM done. What I did want to say was keep your eyes peeled to the channel, because what the boys are doing now is the rest of the build, sound deadening, stereo, bar work, winches, all the other gear that's got to go on the car is going to happen now. So it's coming up. Bear with me. I will get Fred onto it and we'll get it done for you. That way you can see the rest of the progress on the car. So keep your eyes peeled. It's coming up.